develop technology here in the United States. And so we got on this fake book site, and they took the information that they learned and they set up a fake Facebook account. So they had to do research on their person, and then they had to set it up as if it was actually Facebook.
All right, great, thank you.
Top number is like the last number in our trinomial. So these two are the numbers, and you figure out what two numbers do you multiply to get 48, but add to get this number. So 8 plus what equals what? Well, there's not enough information. 8 times what gives you 48? Anybody? 8 times what is 48? 6. All right, so Skylar, type of 6 there. Can you kind of get the rest of the class into it? All right, now 6 plus 8 equals what?
Hi guys, what are you doing in math class?
We're using the Desmos app on the iPad to help with our math class.
And what are you doing with it?
We're putting in equations to help test to see what the graph would be, and the app helps us to see what the graph is.
Well, that sounds fun, thank you. Hi guys, what are you doing today? Go ahead, Andrew.
Today we recorded problems in education from our midterm review.
We have to write out the steps and then how we got the answer.
And then you take the link from Educations and go ahead and load it. It kind of looks like Facebook. And
wow.
You turn in the assignment and then you wait for a grade.
Well, how do you get a link from it? How do you do that?
You go
While
right
the video is
here,
playing.
Oh, here, all right, let's see yours.
and then you go copy link, and then you log into your Emoto.
Oh, look at all those in the middle. Oh, and then your teacher actually gets that then?
Yes.
Yep.
So she can actually see you doing the math problem.
It's like when you comment
Yes.
on a Facebook status.
Can I see your math problem you just did?
Yeah. See, look, I and it comes right back up.
Let me see. Hi, Skylar. So, have you done your assignments yet?
Yeah, I have.
You submitted everything you needed to?
Yeah,
And Darius, how you doing with yours?
I'm doing well. I'm actually getting used to it.
Oh, let me come over here. Can I see your answer before you submit it?
This website's awesome. That's my answer.
All right. Now, how do you submit it?
It says the button submit.
All right. Think it's right? You gonna send it? Okay.
What are some German cars? I don't have my own car because I use the train to get to college. But German cars are BMW, Volkswagen, Mercedes, Audi. I don't know if you know that.
Yep.
I think it's
And what does Volkswagen mean in German?
it's not like the car of the people.
This means that the rate of change for this problem is $35 per person.
To graph this, we use the y-intercept. The equation is y equals mx plus b. That's what we will use to solve it. Then you will need to find the slope. to have the ability to find the second point. Tristan here will show us the points that we are finding on the question y equals 2x minus 5. And here we have the points. Thank you, Tristan. You are the best.
Thank you. We just graphed a solution using y equals mx plus b form, and on podcasts, so now we can show our classmates.
And they kind of look like a little lesson on the configurator itself.
I was just gonna put some apps on right now. I can show you real quickly.
Oh, great.
First, they have to be in the syncing tray. They have to be all plugged in.
Okay, does it matter which syncing tray they're in?
Well, right now I have this laptop to go with these, and then we actually have another laptop to go over with the green iPad, just in case there's another teacher that wants another configurator.
Oh, okay,
What I could do though is we could use one laptop, and you could put a couple hundred in there, 30 at a time. Pull some out, put some back in.
So 30 at a time is what it can hold.
Yes, and each of these holds 10. Now you can hook these together, you can daisy chain them, so you could have as many trays as you want to. So, but each tray holds 10. But okay, red light, green light. I think I actually have that now. On MacBook, you actually have to go to iTunes. That's where you keep your apps at. Here's my library, and we actually already have red light, green light in there.
Okay.
So all I do then is go to Apple Configurator. And let's see, applications. Alright, so here it is down here. Now, at the top, there's prepare. You only prepare them once, and I call these my sync tray iPads. All right, I have them all numbered, and I have them supervised. That way, the kids can't add any apps. They can't
make any changes
to what
you
can't make any
have.
changes, right? So once I set them up, then I just went to supervise, and from here, I want to add some apps. So here's settings. We don't need to do anything with that right now, and I want to add an app. So I just go down here. These are the apps I already have on. And to make sure they stay on, I need to keep them checked. If I uncheck them, they're going to actually take them off in supervised mode. So the plus sign says I want to import an app. Now, it's kind of weird the way they do this. You actually, to import an app, you go to music. That's just the way they do it on the Mac. Instead of the App Store, we go to iTunes.
Okay.
From there, I go to iTunes. That's our bell. Then you go to iTunes Media. I don't know why they make it quite this difficult. And then mobile applications.
Knowlton, Emily,
Oh, okay.
Fix, main office.
All right, so now what I do,
Knowlton, Emily, Fix, main office.
I'm
You
looking
look
for red
the
light, green light,
app. Okay.
and then I'm going to open, and I need my password. It's my Apple ID. All right, now it should appear down here at the bottom. There it is. I check it. Make sure everything's plugged in, and here's one that's not. See the lights and the kids plugged in. It's really nice.
Oh, so you'll know right away
Yes.
that if they're plugged in
All right,
and
now-
able to load.
Okay, now none of these lights are on here. That means something might not be plugged in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you want to be careful of that. And I'm missing one iPad. Let's put one more iPad in here quickly.
And then how long does this take?
This will take a couple of minutes, just maybe 2-3 minutes. When you first set them up, that's where I was first surprised. It took a half an hour when I first set them up, and I thought something was wrong. But it takes at least 15 minutes when you actually first set them up. Oh, this is like not-
And then all the iPads get the configurator loaded on them initially? Is that how the process works?
Well, no, the configurator is a program here, but they set them up. They put the...
Okay, there's settings on them,
Yeah.
so they're able to upload the apps.
Right, and once that's done, now I'll just press apply.
Okay, and then so they'll be ready to go for my students?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
All right.